How are you doing? I was just testing this out anyway, so I'm like, that's the camp host. He's cool. Old guy. Everybody I notice, everybody I meet, they seem to be part of some movie. I mean, everybody's face is like, I've seen it before in a movie, that kind of thing. It's really bizarre. But the characters, the people you meet, right? I mean, 7 months on the road, never 3 days at the same spot. You can imagine. I've met some people, right? So, I say I'm working on my production value. I'm working on script. I want to do one on roadside maintenance and and travel tips. That'll be fun. I've thrown out some stuff, but I want to just throw it all in one video. Um, I want to talk about um, my father, my grandmother, and being disciplined because I was spanked a lot as a kid. But this is old school, right? My grandmother, she was the patriarch. She was the matriarch of the family, and my grandfather was an amazing guy in his own right. My father told me about when he passed. There was over 1,000 people at this church in Watsonville. They had people were outside. They just couldn't feel it. He said that's how many. That's how he affected people. He was a really good man. Shook your hand, looked you in the eyes. I never got to meet my grandfather. He died when I was a baby. But yeah, but my grandmother, good lord, I love her so much. She was a disciplinarian. 5 boys. My father was Butchie. She's a Butchie. I loved hearing her say that. Oh my god. My grandmother. This is my grandmother. I'm a city kid, right? So I go to this family reunion. They're all cowboys. They're all country boys. They hunt fish. They don't. Yeah. And here I come looking like a cross between David Bowie and Duran Duran, and yeah. I was all a city boy in Miami Vice. It was like hair spiked. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Um, and everybody's making fun of me. They're like, "Oh, is he a movie star? Is he famous?" I'm city. Plus, I had style. That's another thing. The style came from my stepmom being cruel and mean and forcing me to, butterfly collars and blue corduroy bell bottoms. It wasn't cool in the mid '80s. Trust me. So once I was free to dress myself, oh yeah, I rocked it. But anyway, so I'm at this family reunion and I'm sitting across from my grandmother. Um, and she could tell everybody's making fun of me. They were talking shit, but she was all, don't listen to them. You're awesome. I'm just looking at this old lady who's just looking at me like you're awesome. Don't worry about what they think. Like you're so fucking cool. And this was a woman when I was a kid, when I was a child. We'd go over and stay with her, and we got in trouble. She would make us go out to the cherry tree and get a switch off the tree, whoop our ass with. Yes, that's how hardcore she was. She was yeah, and if we didn't get when here's the fun part is if we brought back something less than adequate, she'd just break out the switch. The switch was the stick that she used on everybody. I got it in the end when she passed. I was like, I want the switch. I mean, not because it was just that she was hardcore. She was badass. She was, yeah, my grandmother, right? I love her. And yeah, she would. And that was another thing I remember when I was a little kid. We'd sleep on me and my brother and my two sisters. We'd all sleep on this fold-out bed, and we couldn't get out of it. When we were spending the night at her house, and we'd hear get up, and we'd hear go check the mouse traps, and then flush the mice down the toilet, and then she'd go in the kitchen, and then she'd start making oatmeal and burnt the toast. She'd always burn the toast and then scrape off the burnt. I don't know, but I love my grandmother. And it kind of explains my father. He's used to a matriarchal woman, so his wife was yeah, very controlling and psychopathic. But anyway, God rest her soul. But yeah, my grandma was the best. Um, I got my ass whipped a lot by my dad. Didn't like it. Wasn't fun. One time my sister was lighting the side of the house on fire, some grass. We were like, I was like 3. I could have been like 3 or 4. And she heard my dad coming out of the back door. And she handed me the matches. And my dumb ass took them. So here I am holding these matches. My dad turns the corner and sees this little fire in the grass. And my sister's standing there looking all innocent. Oh, I got my ass whooped. And I'm just like, but. Oh, yeah. So I got, but I was a good kid, Like, I don't have any problems. I stole the car when I was 17, but I was a minor. And the guy was a fucking asshole. But anyway, long story short, I did a bit of a stretch. A day. He dropped the charges. But anyway, other than that, I've been solid. Good man. Do my part. Love and light. So, anyways, my grandma has a lot to do with that. I would never do anything to dishonor my grandmother. She put a lot of work into that ass whoopings. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I said I'd try this real quick. Have a wonderful day, and love and light, people. Okay, bye. Let's just hope that. Here we go.